duckies, and welcome back to My Time at Sandrock. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. I am back, guys. It took me a while to be able to get back to recording Sandrock. That's why I'm a little bit delayed versus probably everybody else. But I was moving. Because apparently that's what I'm doing once again. I was not aware. I thought I was only going to be temporarily leaving the location I was in, but apparently we're staying at the new location now. So, there's that. That's happened. And also, I had to figure out a way to set up my PC, set up my microphone. I actually was able to turn off a lot of the gain on it. Hopefully this sound level will balance out a little. If not, I will modify it in the next one. Don't worry. If it is a little bit iffy, we'll fix it. A lot of stuff is just absolutely new again, and I don't have my normal desk, so there's that on top. So we're just working with what we got. But I didn't want to wait any longer to be able to get to the newest update that I believe actually came out on Thanksgiving, US Thanksgiving. So yeah, give me just half a second, guys. I think I need to raise a quality here, texture here, shadow there. Let me just sort this out. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Had to fiddle around with the graphics because I also have a new hard drive. In fact, all three of my hard drives are brand new now. And if not brand new, then only like previously owned by one person or something and wiped and restored and that sort of stuff. Point is, a lot has changed in a very, very short time frame, and admittedly it has my my stress levels up a little bit because I'm not that used to this much change. You know, a few things here and there, sure, but I do admit, while I don't mind change, I am very adaptable. I am very willing to be adaptable. It can still be a stressful thing, you know? So, there's that. We have all the pets. Last time we got to do the birthday celebration, and we are just on the next day in game, the beginning of fall. But as you can see, there are a ton of side quests that have popped up now, and possibly no, it's not new hair. I mean, it's nice of you to notice I changed the color. So let's start checking these out and figure out what's up. Is that inside the... I think that's inside the... over here in here. Fire pass. And something over here. There we go.
Oh hey, you're diving today too, huh? Hey, check this out! A mysterious black box. It doesn't have a latch or anything, and I can't break it open either. Believe me, I tried. I have to know what's inside. It's driving me crazy! The box must be holding something inside. What do you think I should do?
Let's take it to Chi.
Sure, Director Chi knows all kinds of stuff. Maybe he's even encountered one of these things before. I'll stop by the research center tomorrow around 6 p.m. You should join me if you have time. Well, I've got enough ores for today, I reckon. Be seeing you.
Okay. There's that. Because we have a lot of side quests that have opened for a lot of people. They basically added a ton of the romance options in, and romance quests in, for quite a few different people. I think they added the start of Fangs, but Fangs is not in any way complete. We also got some more story, I believe, added in.
Story! Well, this isn't Saloon Night Live, but I'm always happy to accommodate my loyal listeners. I'd be glad to tell you one right now. Once upon a time, there was a brave little bumbleant.
Bird story! Bird story!
Oh, a story about birds. Well, I guess we all like to see a bit of ourselves in the narrative. Let me think. All right, so this is a bit of a longer one. You know, there's a kind of bird called the bird. It's got its unique name from the distinct sound it makes, similar to someone saying, It's relevant, but, well, we'll get back to that. The stage is set, with a young thief being pursued under the cover of the following chaos. He hides under the window of a woman's boudoir. The man stood by the woman's window, pleading with her not to scream, not to draw attention. The woman readily agreed. The thief, grateful for the assistance, couldn't help but return nightly under the cover of darkness.
Bird story! Bird story!
Come on, don't interrupt. I'm getting there. Anyway, this guy, he poured his heart out to her. Moving words making even the coldest heart concede. She listened carefully, heeding his words with utterings of acceptance. Now this man, he believed he had won over her heart. He truly felt his words had laid the foundation to true love. He took the final step and confessed his love. The woman agreed without hesitation. The man, pushed on by love, decided to propose. He went to the house, but the family were surprised. They were clueless. There was no woman in the window talking all night. I think by now I need not say it. I'm sure you've guessed. In the window of the boudoir lived a caged bird. From beginning to end, the words of acceptance were simply the utterings of a very unique bird.
Wow, what a twist.
I saw it coming from a mile away.
Well, can't please everybody.
No, that was adorable. I love it.
Hey, Katori, you can't call her that. I don't care how many times she breaks the machine. I mean, it's weird how strong she is, but come on, that's just mean. How about something impressive like Super Gal or Super Lady?
All right, fine. We'll go with Super Gal. But that's how I run my business. You break my machines, you get a nickname. You should know that better than anyone, Goggles.
Look, I apologize for spoiling my sand tea. I paid you back. Can we please just...
In fact, I should come up with something worse, considering this is the 10th friggin' Punchotron she's busted.
About that, President Yan told me to tell you, we can't keep accepting game tokens to repair your machines. So, if you want to commission a new Punchotron, just slap it up on the old commission borderino. Sorry. I'll see ya. Bye.
Yeah. What's the, haps? No commissions today?
Who's Supergirl?
You don't know about that family in town? Yeah, there's two of them. Super Gal and Super Dude. They saved a talking fish, or got 3 wishes, or something. The dude I kinda get, but the girl's 50-something kilos, and she punches like a freight train. Broke my machine. Hey, I don't suppose you have time to help me out with a little favor? A commission of sorts, but just between us, see? With payments coming in the form of non-fungible golden goose tokens. Better than smelly old goals, am I right?
Don't stress, I can help you out.
Really? You will? That's great. And, I won't always have to pay you in tokens. This arrangement is just a temporary one, pending, me not being broke anymore. But yeah, when you get time, just check out my machine over at the game center. It's the busted one. Maybe you could take a look at it and see what it needs? Probably some materials, and then that special little love tap you builders do. And if it's not too much trouble, maybe reinforce it a bit with higher quality materials? Super Gal will be back.
I'm sure she will, even though I don't know who she is. Yay! Okay, let's poke our head inside here. See what we got going on. It's probably Grace, because we
Hey,
caught up
has
with
Owen
Owen.
told you about his new idea? It's even been approved by the church and all. We're going to make the world a better place. Let me fill you in then. Short of it is, some small villages around Sandrock are just scraping by, eating sand rice 3 meals a day. Owen, being the boss he is, decided to step up and ship some hearty meals their way. Only question was logistics. We pitched it to the church and they were on board right away. Had a bit of back and forth. They said they'll help deliver meals if we, Owen cooks them up.
It's a great idea.
Right? I think it's kind of amazing. These small villages are pretty far from Sandrock, and the desert is a relentless climate. Not so fun fact, perishable food starts to spoil after only 2 hours in the heat. Plus, if we're going to bring them food, I want it to be fresh. Their lives are hard enough. They don't need soggy room temperature noodles on top of the, hardship and everything. So I designed an insulated backpack based on a takeout box relic found by the Civil Corps. It said that in the old world, people could enjoy fresh food without even needing to leave their house. These takeout boxes, they used an advanced technology to make a compound of aluminum oxide and silica powder. This compound is a soft, flexible material that was used for effective insulation. Using this box, food could be kept fresh long enough to ensure a safe and enjoyable delivery.
Nice.
I tried to get Chi to look into the tech for me, but he said it didn't seem worth it. Oh please, space tech isn't the only thing worth studying. Ya space case?
She is kind of a space case.
Ahem. Best not to get too worked up about it. Anyway, after a bit of my own research, I now have a recipe for the insulated backpack. Would you mind helping me make it?
No problem.
Thank you so much. Alright, come show me when it's ready. I'm kind of curious to see how useful this old world tech really is.
I mean, if we can insulate a backpack, insulate other things too, maybe. Insulate insulation. I don't know what that would mean in the end, but I mean, I can say it all I want. There are actually a few new areas in the world as well, but we're gonna get to those eventually at this point. Oh, hey, Justice, what? Justice! Wait! Justice! Justice!
Howdy.
Remember that handgun I gave you? How's it been keeping? I know you can handle yourself, but I feel like I'd be shirking my responsibility somewhat if I ain't give you a rundown on how to use that there 6-shooter. Sure, you did pretty good with your old point and shoot tactic, but we got some basic firearms training that folks around here do. If you're gonna handle a weapon, how's about me and you head over to the range and let off a few rounds? Sure. Ain't no thing, partner. Just meet me at the shooting range behind the Civil Corps office. Oh, and remember to bring that gun I gave you. I already have it on hand. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Sorry guys, I have a cat at my elbow. Rubbing against my arm. We'll see if I'm any good shooting while my cat is, Cat Smokey is...
Hey there.
interrupting my aim. Take your position. We got a free lane over there. Get over there and show me your best stance. Alright, that ain't bad. You want to keep your stance strong and secure. Remember, when you shoot, you're gonna have a crazy recoil. Good shooting's about control. Now watch me shoot. Tell me what you notice. So what do you think? You looked really stable. That's right. A stance gives me complete control. I'm stable enough to reduce the recoil and my aim is solid. Strong stance is really the first important step. If you aren't in control, your stance is going to be all over the place. If you aren't holding strong, then that recoil is going to be kicking you onto your backside real quick. You know, you should have seen my old boss shoot. Guy could shoot the goggles off a giggler and not even draw blood. Heck, I've seen folks just throw down their weapons after a look from the guy. Anyway, next up is grip. Grip is just as important as your stance, right? With a weak grip, that gun of yours will kick right out of your hands when you shoot. During insurance training, gunshot out of his hand and knocked out a couple teeth. Had to get them replaced. Don't remember which ones though. You want to cover all the gaps with the grip on the grip with your hands. Get your main hand holding the gun, thumb pointing forwards. Get it right up there. Don't hold too low now. Next up, wrap your other hand around, making sure you're supporting it. Also means you got the freedom to react if necessary. Like this? Yeah, that's it. Now when you're holding it properly, you're not going to get as much recoil. You'll be in control. Once you got your stance and grip down, well, that's the basics. There's much more to shooting than this mind, but that'll come with practice. Alright, let's have a little competition, eh? Tell you what, how about we make it interesting? If I win, we hit the blue moon. And you're buying. If you win, well, I reckon it ain't gonna happen, so you choose. We're at the game center. I ain't going to the game center in a while. Might be a little rusty. I guess that'll be round 2. Let's shoot some targets. Alright, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Let's see how you do. 15 seconds, go. Gosh. I haven't been timed on this. I need shots. 1. Ain't a problem, partner. Just keep it up. We used to have competitions like this back when I was just a regular Civil Corps officer. Whoever won used to have to buy the rounds at the Blue Moon. Then when B3 left, I was really the only one left to become sheriff. Never thought I was ready. Big boots and all. You do what you gotta, right? You're a great sheriff.
Thank you.
Thanks. But you ain't gotta flatter me, partner. I know what I can do for this town. It means everything. Every day, I'm trying to be half the man he was. Well, I mean, with his missing eye, leg, and arm, I guess all I have to be is just a quarter of a man. Dang. And I can't even get that. Unsure came shortly after that. Never met the old man. But he fit in the Civil Corps well enough. And we were lacking for members at the time. The main thing B3 taught me about guns, though? Safety. Last lesson, and by far most important. Number 1, trigger discipline. You keep that finger off the trigger unless you're aiming to shoot. Don't want you taking a trip to fangs because you shot your own foot by being careless, let alone what you can do to others. Number 2, never, I repeat, never aim your gun at something you ain't fixing to take down. These things ain't toys. That's an order straight from the Civil Corps. I ain't messing around, you hear me?
Yeah.
But that about wraps it up for today. You did real good. So how about my offer? Wanna hit the town for a while? Yeah, let's hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll today's mission fun. Okay, so since we have Justice with us, and we need to go by the game center anyway in order to see what we're going to need for the Punchatron repairs, we can actually do the latest play event, or date event, whichever you're going to call it. And avoiding all the circles just to make sure that I'm not triggering somebody else's thing. Go. And that is playing Space Pilfers multiplayer. Needs a bit more timing and cooperation. Maybe we could use this as training for the Corps. Nice. Alright, so let's see. Plastic pipe, copper plates, chromium steel bar. Okay. That actually makes sense. Alright, so while we're here... Come on, why won't you let me? Whack-a-mole, come on, whack-a-mole. Darn it, can't whack-a-mole. Come on, Justice, let's go to the Blue Moon. It's not a date, we're just hanging out. You say the word date around my to-be hubby, I'ma kick ya. Right where the sun don't shine, Justice.
Mm-hmm.
As you might have noticed, you get more than your fair share of monster encounters out here, so sometimes we have to recruit some help. Yeah, back in the day it was me, Unser, B3, and sorry, didn't mean to start rambling about the past. Let's just give him something random here. Don't want to give him poo. Sandrock's cake. Sure. Some people, but not you. Oh, okay, I see. On shop, it's darn good, I tell you. They got some dishes, and so many dishes these days, I get kinda overwhelmed. Reckon you could pick, Viola? Okay, sure. We'll go with this, which does a main and a vegetable. Yep, okay. Fish, porridge. Okay, so it's not worth doing that. Fish porridge, and guessing that's a starter. Sandberry egg soup. 1 main, 1 vegetarian, 2 drinks. Must be bitter. I don't know what falls into bitter. I'm just trying to see what trigger. Okay. Kadingcha. Triggers bitter. Okay. And I'll also get some yak milk. Actually, I have sandate milk. So we got an appetizer. We got a main. We need a vegetarian. Let's do... meat stuffed mushrooms. There we go. I do like this new setup because it gives me a little more idea what I can do. I reckon you're a bit of a mind reader, huh? Whatever I got on my mind, you already done ordered. This is what I get when I eat with Owen. You're really a good friend. Nice! Alright, so we got 2 left. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and end it here. Playtime. That was cool, Builder. You know how to have a good time. I respect that. When I first met you, I thought you seemed kind of uptight. Nah, you're wild. I dig it. Good. Now instead of creaky chair, you guys have creaky table. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's really creaky. Okay, so let's look at our map here. Something is way out here. Okay. Oh, it's the Yak Mountain. Yes! A Yak Mountain station there! Oh my gosh. Finally! I'm so happy. I'm gonna have to make that. Like right away. Or close to right away. As close to right away as I can. Voila la la la. Tripping over my own tongue. Let's go in here. Mister, I beg of you to reconsider. I've told you, Miguel, the people won't stomach another water tax hike. They're stretched thin as it is. I doubt half these folks could even afford it. Every penny, Minister. You know this. What I know is this. Now is a time of tribulation for our people. We need not burn them any further. But this project will add cost. It inspires hope. We can afford it. We're spending our goals on frivolities, meaningless eyesores. We're spending on our goals on our people. We're giving someone a chance to make a day's earning and an opportunity to make a difference in this town. That, to me, is priceless.
Howdy!
Well now, always in the right place at the right time, aren't we, Builder? That's good. You guys get a bit of train background noise there. If it picked up on the microphone, I'm not sure if it did or not. That's good. I think Miguel may require a bit of assistance. I must be going, but be a dear and help him, won't you? Yes, help. That's right, Builder. A moment of your time, please. According to some, the church needs a new mural in the temple. Church would be highly appreciative if you could work on with our town's artists to manifest these vague requests. The minister thinks that certain effigies of our faith are uninviting. Would you assist us? No problem. She gave rather limited notes on the specifics. Nevertheless, I would expect Pablo or Mira should be able to produce a painting of sufficient quality. If we're conscious of budget, perhaps even Jasmine could be recruited to our cause. The church has allocated 1,000 goals for the project. Here you are. What remains afterwards will be your commission for the frame. Return to me when you have the items in question. Okay. And then we have something around here.
Hello.
So you worked hard to bring Telesis to Sandrock, which is wise and noble. Here to join me in tending the garden for a while. It won't take long. People here simply don't understand how important the light is. And to keep the light, we have to maintain the earth. You know how to tend a garden, right? Gardening is not just for the eyes, but for the soul. Sure. I expect you would understand. You're a bright one. I wish Burgess would take after you. He's very attentive, but naive. I fear he could easily falter with the wrong influence. I know you have an understanding of planting at the least. Here, take these seeds and help me plant some flowers. First, as with society, we must root out the weeds. Let's start with these ones here. Very good. I speak often of duty to the light, but also to oneself and society. Sandrock citizens have an interesting interpretation of that. All this yak boy talk, gunslinging, and wayward behavior. It's at odds with what I believe. Now I understand that there's always that bit of nuance to everything. But in this fleeting world of ours, we have to hold on to something. For me, that's having an orderly society with actual rules that don't bend. A capricious society was what got the old world into trouble. I'm afraid the mayor and the minister continuing Sandrock's hodgepodge development that led it to its current state in the first place. It's futile. I think Sandrock can grow again. You hold great optimism. It is an admirable thing. With the weeds gone, now we can plant. I'll plant you head first, dude. Not trying to mean he's just very strict. Things have to have a little bit of give. Excellent. You're a deft hand at this. Sometimes we must question, are we the weeds or are we the flowers? To maintain a delightful and healthy garden, we must tear out the weeds to replace them with something beautiful. Those unwanted, uncaring untowards must be torn asunder and replaced with purity. Now come, we must also tend to the other side. First, the weeds. Where... Oh gosh. Arrgh. How could you betray me like this? To think I loved you once. Uh-oh. Oh, well, it isn't my goodish friend Skinny Arms, skulking outside my chamber door. On the off chance you might bask in my stout-hearted, rock-ribbed emanations, no doubt. Well, today is your lucky day. I heard some noises. Simply an unfortunate altercation. I seem to have been let down somehow. Skinny, I can't hide it any longer. As a Sandrocker I respect the most, and whose demeanor is also the most pen-like in disposition, perhaps you could ease my heart to confess to you. You see, I was action-rolling over to my mirror after finishing my new 10,000 squat routine to check my post-workout pump when I discovered, to a mix of glee and horror, my muscles are now too burgeoned to be contained by the surface area of my mirror. And in my moment of despair and anger, I killed it. My mirror. I broke my mirror, Skinny. I smashed it to 1,000 pieces. You must understand these muscles, these perfectly crafted form. They do not come cheap or easy. No, they need constant care and attention. People have labeled my physique quantum musculature. Sorry. As only through observation does it take a defined shape. But I digress. The undeniable truth is, my gains have been exceptional lately. Look at my pecs. No, I mean, really look at them. Outstanding. I mean, it's amazing how they fit anywhere. Sure, buddy. So without a full and complete view of my body, I cannot truly know whether or not I've maintained my expected level of perfection. I need vision. I need a true view of my developments. I could build you a bigger mirror? Why, that would be precisely what I need. Ah, Skitty, you read me like an open book. You. Well, like something cooler than a fluttery old book. But yes, you're exactly right. A large mirror. Oh, but why stop there? No, not just large. Better, faster, stronger, most advanced mirror known to man. Yes, but a pinnacle of scientific achievement such as this. You'd only be able to build something so advanced with the assistance of the research guy. Oh yes, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
Oh god. I just realized who Fed is. He's Kronk. Oh god. Alright, Skinny, here's the plan. You run over to the research guy's house and order up an extra jumbo high-tech mirror. Meanwhile, I'll sit around and wait for you to build it. Can you handle this for your protector? On it. The ever-reliable Skitty Arms. I knew you couldn't let me down. Off to the research building then. Chop chop. My muscles aren't going to gawk at themselves, you know? Alright guys, I know we're in the middle of a few different quests here, but that's going to be it for today's episode, so thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the Pharaoh Wildflower in you. Bye-bye!